Hello everyone, my name is whatever you don't care what my name is, and this is, well, another wrestling update, what's been going on, and I've been looking forward to doing this, especially with the G1 special in the USA, how that show went. Also wanted to talk about something else related to the promotion I'm working at. But first, yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk about the 10th anniversary of Benoit taking his life and killing his family. I didn't want to talk about it because I thought it was way too depressing, you know. When it happened years ago, 10 years ago, I was very shocked to hear what he did. But I didn't want to talk much about it because I know a lot of fans still want to believe he'll be in the Hall of Fame one day. It's not going to happen, folks. Benoit will never be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, once you take the life of your wife and your child, that's it. No matter how much you've accomplished, it's never going to happen. Alright, so let's talk about the G1 special, which I actually have to admit, it was a lot of fun. This was, I think, the first time they did a pay-per-view in the United States, and this was very enjoyable. Actually, I heard it's not a pay-per-view, it was just a special event. Either way, I didn't care. It was a lot of fun watching this show. This was the first time New Japan Pro Wrestling did an event like this in the United States, so very happy how well this went. I enjoyed a lot of the matches. I especially enjoyed the tournament as well. I think one of the matches that I enjoyed a lot from this whole show, other than Kenny and Michael Elgin, was Okada and Cody, the main event. I enjoyed that because Cody, he's been doing such a great job as a heel. He's been doing such a fantastic job being that heel persona and, you know, just getting the crowd to hate him. He's been doing well doing that. It's a lot of fun, and it's a shame that he never capitalized on what they had with him. It was a good match he had with Okada, and I enjoyed how this was going back and forth between these two guys. What I also enjoyed is, you know, just the role reverse we had here. In the last match that Okada had with Omega, Cody was about to throw in the towel for him, and now in this match, Omega almost did the same thing with Cody. He handed the towel to Brandy Rhodes, Cody's wife, and wanted him to throw in the towel when Cody was getting his ass kicked. And Cody just threw the towel at him, like just arguing with him. And I'm very curious to see where this is going to go, where it's going to go with either Cody turning on him or Omega turning on him. Either way, I'm seeing with Cody turning on him. But I don't see the Young Bucks joining Cody. I see them more siding with Omega because the two of them with Omega has been a lot more fun than with Cody. So I'm just curious to see where this is going to go. But yeah, the first night was very good. The second night was also a lot of fun. I enjoyed the finals of the tournament to crown the first ever IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. It ended with Kenny Omega, and I'm hoping I say his name right. I apologize if I don't. Tomohiro Ishii. So he was in the finals with Kenny Omega, and this was a lot of fun. This was a good match. The fans were really behind both guys, and even though this crowd was, you know, all from the United States, it was still fun to see them like giving such a good reaction to all the Japanese wrestlers and giving them such a good reception. And it was a lot of fun. It was great to see that, and this was a good match between Kenny and Tomohiro. Ended with Kenny becoming the first ever United States Heavyweight Champion for New Japan Pro Wrestling. So congratulations to Kenny Omega. Well done. It was a great match. It was a lot of fun. And looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with him as champion. And the next G1 special they're going to do, the next G1 pay-per-view they're going to do, it sounds like they're going to have Kenny and Okada go at it again. So hopefully that does happen, and very curious to see what's going to happen there. And what I also enjoyed about this event is this was a good, successful event for, you know, New Japan Pro Wrestling. It could lead to more of them in the future. I don't know. I am hoping they do, because I'm very curious to see what else New Japan Pro Wrestling can do to get more fans from the United States invested in their product and come watch their show. Now we go on to Slammiversary, which was on the same night as the G1 special, as the second night for the G1 special. And I will say Slammiversary wasn't bad. And yeah, I know this is the last Impact Wrestling TNA show they do, because it's not going to be replaced with Global Force Wrestling. Global Force Wrestling is now completely taken over. All the titles are going to be replaced. They're going to have some new shiny titles. Okay. This was not a bad show. I'll grant you that. It's just the build-up for it and the storylines. I didn't like them a lot. The first match was the Fatal 4-Way Lucha Rules Unification Tag Team match for the tag team titles. I didn't mind this. This was a good match. The second match was another tag team match with D'Angelo Williams and Moose against Chris Masters, aka Chris Adonis, and Eli Drake. Another decent match. I didn't mind it at all. EC3 and James Storm and strap match was also good. The only matches I didn't like was Jeremy Borash and Joseph Park against Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner, which, to me, I heard it was an entertaining match. I didn't mind it. I just didn't like the Josh Matthews heel because he's annoying as hell and a pain in the ass. The Full Metal Mayhem with the women, with Eddie Edwards and his wife against Angelina and Davey Richards. Didn't care much for it. I thought it was okay. Sanjay and Loki for the X Division title. It was okay, but it wasn't as good as their first match. Rosemary and Sienna's match. Didn't like this much. I thought it was very boring. And then we had the main event, Alberto Del Patron beating Lashley for both titles. Didn't care for this either because, you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, Alberto, I guess, if you want him to be your main champion, that's fine, I guess. It's just that during this match, it felt like these guys were trying way too hard to make this match epic, trying to make it so dramatic and everything, trying to make it good. And I just couldn't get into this match. I really couldn't. I felt bad because I don't think these guys are bad wrestlers. I just said, really couldn't get into this match at all. So yeah, I prefer the G1 special over the Slammiversary pay-per-view. It was a lot more fun than this, especially the ending. Ugh, so dramatic. Now let's get to the last thing I've been wanting to talk about, and it's a couple of weeks away. The NWA Wrestling Revolution is going to have its anniversary show, its 7th anniversary show, I believe. And I'm looking forward to it because I've been working with them for 2 years now. And this is going to be, I am hoping I'm going to be reffing for the anniversary show. But anyways, for anybody who's in McAllen, Texas, who lives nearby, they can come check out this anniversary show. They can even check out the Wrestling Revolution every Friday night at the historic Cena Array in downtown McAllen, Texas. I do recommend it, guys. There's going to be a lot of great matches we're going to have going into the anniversary show and for the anniversary show. For example, we have a 3-way tag team ladder match for the ammo box. Now, I've mentioned this before, or probably mentioned it last year when I spoke to James Dante, who was the general manager for the show, and he explained that the ammo box is kind of like the Money in the Bank briefcase, except we don't have it for one championship. We have it for our 3 championships: the South Texas title, the Grand Warrior title, and the tag team titles. So for this year, we have it for the tag team title contract. So whoever wins that ammo box can cash it in anytime, any place over the next, I guess, 12 months. So whoever wins that ammo box will be guaranteed a shot at the tag team titles anytime they want. And we already know one team has qualified for this. So this Friday we have another qualifying match, and then the next week we have one more qualifying match, and we're gonna have the 3-way tag team ladder match. So hopefully that'll be good, and hopefully everybody will like it. And, well, hopefully we get to see you guys there and have a great wrestling match. We'll have a great wrestling experience. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have a different opinion about anything I just said about the Wrestling Revolution or Slammiversary, or this news about TNA being replaced with Global Force Wrestling, or the G1 special, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll be here next time, give you more love and more entertainment. Hit the subscribe button, check out my Facebook page. And until then, take care, guys, and see y'all next time.